KCNI, KBBN, and SandhillsExpress.com studios with severe weather coverage. Here's Jeremy Scheib.
Good evening, everyone, or should I say good morning. We are just past midnight, approaching the 1 o'clock hour here in central Nebraska, and we have got a severe thunderstorm warning, which has kicked into action live in studio coverage. This is a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Lincoln County, southern Logan County, southeastern McPherson County, and west central Custer County. It is in effect until 1 a.m. this evening. Hazards include 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. These are radar-indicated threats at this time. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. You can also expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. The severe thunderstorm will be near Stapleton at around 12:25. Obviously, we are past that point right now, but that is when this storm was originally at the wind speed and hail damage potential that it needed to be to garner this severe thunderstorm warning. Those of you that are watching the live stream on the Sandhills Express YouTube and Facebook pages will see that this is a severe thunderstorm warning that is right on top of another one that is in effect for the North Platte and South area, and then another one that is south of Ogallala. So some of these storms that are sweeping across the area have become pretty severe. And when you see that looping radar kind of stop and stay still and then sweep across further, that is what it is predicting as far as the path of this storm after the time that we already know. So when you see that time at the top of the radar turn to white, that is a future prediction. So this storm went over the top of Stapleton. Stapleton obviously still having some storms pass over the top, although it's not the most severe part of the storm anymore. But you take a look at where this storm is progressing and what the radar is predicting. This one's got Arnold right in its sights, is basically what it is predicting. Arnold is inside of the severe thunderstorm warning area, and that is for a good reason, because this storm looking like it's going to head right toward Arnold. Now down to the south as well, north of Brady and Maxwell, between there and Arnold, in that space of countryside between those communities, going to be experiencing some pretty extreme rains, and according to radar, also going to be experiencing 60-mile-an-hour winds and potentially quarter-size hail. But again, as is pretty common with severe thunderstorm warning being active this early, we aren't going to be getting any reports from spotters on the ground or any other reports to the National Weather Service. Pretty typical for everything to be radar indicated at this point. If we do hear from one of the other models that we take a look at that there is something other than a radar indicated threat of those winds and hail, I will certainly pass that along. But again, right now, this is a severe thunderstorm warning, which includes portions of northeastern Lincoln County, southern Logan County, southeastern McPherson County, and west central Custer County. And again, this is gone through the community of Stapleton, is progressing through Gandy right now, and is heading straight toward Arnold. It's a part of a 3 severe thunderstorm warning area kind of system that has become pretty severe. These storms, I was watching these storms when they were kind of in the Chadron, Hay Springs, Gordon area. They weren't severe at that time. A few hours has passed since then, and they've obviously become pretty severe now. So we'll continue to keep an eye on these storms. Just getting underway with a little bit of coverage here. Again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning that is valid until 1 o'clock. So we're about 15 minutes until that time where we might be seeing if they are going to change the parameters of this. Looking at the radar, wouldn't be surprised to see the area of this severe thunderstorm warning kind of updated a little bit, because it does appear to be staying pretty severe. But again, this is going to be heading right toward the community of Arnold, and it's going to be right in that area between Stapleton and Arnold right now. So if you are in those areas, you need to move to the interior room on the lowest floor of a building. And most important thing is to be away from windows when we're seeing winds and the potential for quarter-size hail, winds in a 60-mile-an-hour range. Again, all of this right now is radar indicated. So we'll take a little bit of a music break. I'll take a look at some other pieces of information, see if there's anything else available to pass along to you. But for the meantime, I'll let you enjoy a little bit of music, and then we'll come back and I'll catch you up on anything that I learn. Again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning, which is in effect until 1 o'clock this evening. Here's Joe Bonamassa.
I got a problem burning through my veins.
Live with continuing severe weather coverage from the KCNI KBBN studios. Here's Jeremy Scheib.
Again, thank you for tuning in for severe weather coverage here on an early Monday morning, not even an hour into Monday, bringing you this coverage. on this severe thunderstorm warning, which is active until 1 o'clock. Happy to pass along that we've got something that is more than just a radar indication when it comes to this storm, which is progressing through Stapleton and Arnold at this time. Report coming from on the ground, a public report 6 miles south of Stapleton. They reported a wind gust of 60 miles an hour, and they also reported hail up to 1 inch in diameter. This was a report that was coming from the ground about 6 miles south of Stapleton. So this storm is carrying some pretty nasty hail with it, up to 1 inch in diameter, 60 mile an hour winds as well. So this is going to be a pretty torrential storm as it progresses through the area. Again, we're looking at just before 12:50 right now. So Arnold, if you are not being impacted by this storm right now, you are going to be being impacted by it very shortly. So please head to the lowest floor of the building that you are in, the most interior room away from windows. That is the safest place that you can be as this storm moves forward. Again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning until 1 o'clock. We will see if this exact area of the severe thunderstorm warning will remain, or if they will expand that a little bit, maybe move it forward more toward Callaway and Oconto. At the moment, haven't seen anything change. Wouldn't be surprised if here soon we don't see the back half of the severe thunderstorm warning area kind of be chopped off, not including Stapleton anymore, as they have gone past the point where they are in the most severe part of the storm area. But again, we're kind of in a waiting game here for the next about 5 minutes or so as we get within that 5-minute time limit of that 1 o'clock issuance parameter. So again, there's 3 severe thunderstorm warnings with this system. This one that we're talking about that involves Stapleton and Arnold. There's another severe thunderstorm warning directly to the south of it that includes North Platte, Maxwell, and Wellfleet. And then even further to the southwest, there's one that is right around the Madrid, Grant, Imperial, and Wallace area. So this is certainly the most extreme part of these storm systems that are moving across the country right now. Just so happens that those severe thunderstorm warnings happen to be right in our neck of the woods. There is some storm action that's coming up right around Beaver City and Arapahoe right now, but only severe thunderstorm special weather statements with those right now. Again, we're about 9 minutes away from figuring out what's going to happen with this, if not a little bit earlier than that. This is a severe thunderstorm warning that includes Stapleton and Arnold. The community of Callaway will be impacted by this storm shortly. Arnold going to be impacted by the storm right now, if not already. It's going to be very, very soon. So, again, be on the lowest floor of the building that you are in, on the most interior room away from windows, and that's the best that we can do to prepare for these storms. We'll see if another severe thunderstorm warning is issued as this storm moves its way toward Callaway and Oconto and further into Custer County. But again, that is going to happen here shortly. I'll come back, and I have a pretty good feeling I'll have some kind of extension on the information that I have available for you when we come back. From a little music from Jelly Roll.
I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I...
and on the app. Severe weather coverage is on Central Nebraska's news source. Here's Jeremy Scheib.
Well, I predicted we would have a little more information to pass along to you folks, and I was wrong. No new information has been made available on the area of this severe thunderstorm warning, and it has not been allowed to expire early. So this storm is maintaining those 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and that quarter-size hail. Again, this was a severe thunderstorm that was originally located near Gandy, or 7 miles southeast of Stapleton. It's a slow-moving storm. It's just moving to the southeast at a rate of 30 miles an hour. Again, originally it was radar indications of 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail, but we did have a public report come in 6 miles south of Stapleton, which is really close to where this storm was originally reported and brought about this severe thunderstorm warning. Was there 6 miles south of Stapleton, where a public report came in of a 60-mile-an-hour wind gust measured, as well as a 1-inch diameter hail occurrence. So this has been ground reported as far as 1-inch diameter hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. So certainly something to be concerned about, and you need to be moving to protection in an interior room on the lowest floor of a building if you are in the areas of this severe thunderstorm warning, which includes the communities of Stapleton, Gandy, and Arnold, and then to the south all the way toward the community of Maxwell. Maxwell is in a separate severe thunderstorm warning at this time due to a different part of this storm, along with their neighbors to the west in North Platte. But again, we're within 3 minutes of the time when we need to know basically what's going to happen with this severe thunderstorm warning, and we haven't seen it allowed to expire early yet, and we haven't seen the back half of the storm issuance for the severe thunderstorm warning to be cut off of the landmass that is in the severe thunderstorm warning either. So we might see probably, for the first time in the severe thunderstorm coverage that I've been doing so far this thunderstorm season, we might see the very first time where a severe thunderstorm warning area remains the same all the way through its issuance time, and then is unissued at that time, and we move on to either another severe thunderstorm warning or it is allowed to die. But this storm is unlike the other storms that I've covered so far this season in that it looks like it's staying pretty severe. So if you are in the community of Callaway and Oconto, need to be preparing for this storm as it makes its way into Custer County a little bit further. We do also want to kind of keep our eye on these storms that are starting to come up south of Mason City, right around the Litchfield and Hazard areas, right above Eddyville and Sumner. They're kind of popping up a little bit in the southeast corner of Custer County as well. Nothing too severe yet, but something to keep an eye on for those of you that are a little bit more to the east of that area. But again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning, which they've got to make a decision on here pretty shortly. 1 o'clock is when this is issued until, again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning, which is issued until 1 o'clock for northeastern Lincoln, southern Logan, southeastern McPherson, and west central Custer County. And let's see here. Yeah, we do have more information coming in. And another severe thunderstorm warning has been issued now, which includes the community of Callaway and basically goes all the way down into the southwest corner of Custer County. So Arnold is in this one. Callaway is in this one. And it goes, it's kind of hard to tell. We've got so many severe thunderstorm warnings stacked on top of each other that we really can't tell where this particular severe thunderstorm warning includes. But I'll give you an idea here. as we read this, and then we've got a slight delay on the severe thunderstorm warning coming down from the National Weather Service in the EAS system. That will come on the air here shortly as well. So this is a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Lincoln County, southeastern Logan County, and southwestern Custer County. This is in effect for the next 45 minutes until 1:45 this morning. This is due to severe thunderstorms located along a line extending from near Arnold to near Maxwell, moving to the southeast at now just 25 miles an hour. It's slowing down even more, and so the areas being impacted by the storm are going to be impacted by them for quite some time. Again, these are radar-indicated 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. You can also expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Severe thunderstorms will be near Arnold around 1:05 tonight and Brady around 1:10 this evening. Other locations impacted by these severe thunderstorms include Finchville, Etna, Vroman, and Milldale. If you are traveling in the area and are unfamiliar with the area, this would include Highway 92 between mile markers 243 and 254, and Interstate 80 in Nebraska between mile markers 197 and 208. So again, here shortly, in about a minute or so, we're going to hear basically the information I just gave you come down the emergency alert system. That'll give me a little bit of time to check some other locations for some more information. But again, we've got, so many severe thunderstorm warnings active in the listening area. The main one we're keeping an eye on is this one in Custer County, which includes Arnold and Callaway. But they all also did issue a severe thunderstorm warning, which is active for the Gothenburg, Cozad, Lexington, and almost Eddyville. It's just to the west of Eddyville, but we'll certainly be keeping an eye on that severe thunderstorm warning here this early morning as well. Again, thanks for tuning into severe weather coverage on KCNI and KBBN Radio. My name is Jeremy Scheip, and severe weather coverage is brought to you by Custer Public Power District, Hunter's Towing, Taylor Heating and Cooling, Fixed Right Auto Body, Ansley Lumber and Supply, and Edward Jones in Broken Bow. The emergency alert system will take over here momentarily, and I'll come back with any other new information I find out when that has come to a close.
The National Weather Service in North Platte has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Lincoln County in southwestern Nebraska, southeastern Logan County in west central Nebraska, southwestern Custer County in central Nebraska until 1:45 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 12:58 a.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Arnold to near Maxwell, moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Severe thunderstorms will be near Arnold around 1:05 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Brady around 1:10 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by these severe thunderstorms include Finchville, Etna, Vroman, and Milldale. This includes the following highways: Highway 92 between mile markers 243 and 254. Interstate 80 in Nebraska between mile markers 197 and 208. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 01:45 a.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Custer, Nebraska.
Okay, so that information coming down from the emergency alert system. If you take a look at where the actual parameters of this severe thunderstorm warning are. It's weird. It eclipses 3 different counties and kind of has a funny shape to it. It's just got a cutout right around the community of Gothenburg, the severe thunderstorm warning that we're talking about specifically. But a separate severe thunderstorm warning has been put in effect for the Gothenburg, Cozad, and Lexington areas as well. So since you just heard the information about the severe thunderstorm warning, which includes portions of Custer County, let's read a little bit of information on those severe thunderstorm warnings to the south of that one for Gothenburg, Cozad, and Lexington, so that you can learn the details on that severe thunderstorm warning. This comes out of the National Weather Service Hastings location. This is a severe thunderstorm warning for north central Gosper County and Dawson County, and this is active until 2 a.m., so a little bit longer than that other one that we are talking about. 1 o'clock, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Arnold to 10 miles northeast of Maxwell to 8 miles southeast of Lake Maloney State Recreation Area, moving to the southeast at 35 miles an hour. Now, with this storm, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and nickel-size hail are possible. Radar indicated at this time. Locations impacted include Gothenburg, Willow Island, as well as Cozad. This includes I-80 between mile markers 209 and 238. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest level of the building that you are in. So we've got a whole ton of severe thunderstorm warnings which are active right now here in our listening area. The main one that we're keeping an eye on is a severe thunderstorm warning, which includes northeastern Lincoln County, southeastern Logan County, and southwestern Custer County. It is active until 1:45. So what we're going to do is we're going to catch up on a little bit of news, weather, and sports, and that'll give me an opportunity to see if there are any public reports coming from this storm. Again, the last public report we had was when the storm was located near Stapleton, 6 miles south of Stapleton. This storm brought about 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1-inch diameter hail on the ground from a report there. So it is moving forward, impacting the communities of Arnold, and it will be impacting Callaway very shortly. So we'll keep you informed. I'll check some other things out here in the studio while you take a listen to a little bit of news, weather, and sports. Thanks for tuning in to Severe Weather Coverage on KBBN Radio.
You're listening to the Thunderbird, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News special report, the manhunt in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho is over.
We have currently one dead shooter. Based on the preliminary information, we believe that is the only shooter that was on that mountain at that time.
Cooney County Sheriff Robert Norris says the suspect started a fire on Canfield Mountain, and when firefighters showed up, he shot and killed 2 of them. Norris says they had to move quick to recover the body because of the flames.
We had a fire that was rapidly, it was approaching the body, so we had to scoop up that body.
Only one other person, a first responder, was injured.
We believe that everybody is off the mountain, so any civilians that were hiking during that time, we believe it's likely had they been injured, they would have came forward.
The sheriff is warning people not to fall for fundraising scams that might take advantage of the tragedy. Cooper Lawrence, CBS News.
Discover the 4th of July sale at Target. Save 20% on clothing and swimwear for women, select cookies with Target Circle, and up to 50% off Sun Squad sporting goods. Get ready for a fireworks-worthy celebration with patriotic cookies, fun sports gear, and of course, spectacular fits. The deals end July 5th, so hurry and get 20% off apparel, select cookies with Target Circle, and 50% off Sun Squad sports gear, only at Target. Restrictions apply.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Detroit Tigers won again tonight, 3-0 over Minnesota. Winning pitcher Tarek Skubal is 10-2. He struck out 13 in 7 innings. The Tigers and Dodgers have the same win-loss record so far. Dodgers won at Kansas City 5-1. The White Sox beat San Francisco 5-2. Miami won its 7th in a row, 11-inning wins for Colorado and Washington. Seattle with a 12-inning victory, 6-4 at Texas. Philadelphia won while the Mets lost. Yankees won while Tampa Bay lost. The Yankees' Aaron Judge hit 2 homers. He has 30, and the Yanks did get the win 12-5 over the Oakland A's. By the way, MLB All-Star Game voting resumes on Monday. In the WNBA, Caitlin Clark and Nafisa Collier were named All-Star Game captains. The rest of the starters will be named Monday. Wins for Minnesota and Golden State tonight. LeBron James exercised his player option to stay with the Lakers. U.S. men's soccer won its Gold Cup quarterfinal on penalty kicks.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. A severe thunderstorm watch continues until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Chance of thunderstorms overnight, otherwise cloudy skies expected. Lows dip down to about 60, north winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Slight chance for storms. Monday, daytime highs approaching 84, ample sunshine expected. Lows dip down to about 58. Monday night, clear skies. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Laura Lockwood.
Designed with pride, sold with integrity. That's Palmer Monument in Broken Bow. Their staff is trained to assist you in the decision-making process. You'll know you're getting a result built from the very best workmanship and the highest quality of materials at Palmer Monument, Broken Bow.
You're listening to severe weather coverage on Central Nebraska's news source. Here's Jeremy Scheib.
Well, whenever I come back and I don't have new news to pass along to you, you can look at it as good news or bad news, that's the situation. Good news would be that this storm has not been indicated to be moving with wind speeds any faster than 60 miles an hour, or the hail size indication has not gone up either. Probably the worst news with this storm is that it's not moving any quicker. It's not picking up speed. It's going between 25 and 30 miles an hour. It is going to continue to absolutely crawl across our listening area. So those of you in Arnold and Callaway and to the south in Gothenburg and Kozad, when you start feeling the effects of this storm, it's going to feel like it's a while before it moves on elsewhere. So just prepare for that. Again, 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1-inch diameter hail were confirmed with these storms back when they were to the south of Stapleton. That was a public report coming in from the ground on those storms. That is the only one that I've been able to find a report on. Certainly, if you are listening out there and want to drop a line in the comment box of our Sandhills Express YouTube or Facebook page, if you're able to do so safely, let us know how this storm has impacted you where you are at. We're going to start experiencing some rain here shortly here in the community of Broken Bow, where our studios are, as this is going to bring some rain to all of Custer County, as this storm is pretty large. It's going to start crawling across our area as we head on into the early Monday morning hours. But again, Arnold, Callaway both being impacted by this storm right now. Oconto right in the path of this storm as well, although not in a severe thunderstorm warning in Oconto at the moment. But wouldn't be surprised if this storm continues to keep up its strength if Oconto is not included in a severe thunderstorm warning, as well as the rest of southeastern Custer County. But we're a ways off from being able to find that out. Pretty wild that this severe thunderstorm warning that we're talking about in southwestern Custer County was issued right around 1 o'clock and is active until 1:45. And it's tall and skinny. It's not a long west to east severe thunderstorm warning area. It's tall. That is a very good indication of just how slowly this storm is moving across the area. Again, just 25 to 30 miles an hour worth of speed. We'll take a moment to hear from our severe weather sponsors, and we'll come back with any new information we have. For 24-hour towing, winch and recovery, lockouts, and more, call Hunter with Hunter's Towing. He's based in Berwyn, ready to roll out to help you out of a tough situation. Hunter wants you to remember the Move Over law in Nebraska. It is the law to move over for any emergency vehicle with their flashing lights, including tow trucks and highway workers. Slow down, move over, and help make the job of law enforcement and emergency workers safer. When you need a tow, call Hunter's Towing at 870-1983.
Hey everyone, this is Tammy at Fixed Right Auto Body in Broken Bow. When you're taking your vehicle in for repair, go with the place that treats your vehicle like it's their own. That's Fixed Right. From paintless dent removal and hail damage repair to deer collisions and panel replacement. Come get an estimate today. Safety and attention to detail are always our top priority. That's Fixed Right Auto Body. We're just north of the railroad tracks on 10th Avenue in Broken Bow.
Taylor Heating and Cooling, LLC, the guys you call when you're sweating and want to be chilly or shivering when you want to be warm. Based in Broken Bow, Taylor Heating and Cooling offers the area affordable service, repairs, and installation. Whether residential, commercial, or new construction, they welcome the opportunity to work for you. Give them a call and ask about their many services. 872-6196 or visit TaylorHeatingandCoolingBB.com.
Building something big or just tackling a do-it-yourself project, whatever your vision, they've got the supplies you need to make it happen at Ansley Lumber and Supply. From lumber to paint, tools to hardware, Ansley Lumber and Supply has it all, with top quality products at unbeatable prices. And with their friendly expert staff, you'll get the advice you need to get your job done right. Visit them today in downtown Ansley at Ansley Lumber and Supply. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Open Saturday, 8 until noon.
Energy efficiency is the key to refueling agricultural production. With EnergyWise and Custer Public Power, earn incentives to help cover the cost of energy-efficient upgrades, like $500 for center pivot outlet component replacement, or $300 for installing a moisture sensor with your irrigation programmer software. These and many more incentives are available through EnergyWise. Contact Custer Public Power today and lower your ag energy cost.
They grow up so fast, and soon enough they're off to college. But as time goes by, the cost of tuition continues to rise. You know that college is important, but the expenses may seem out of reach. Edward Jones can help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tim McCaslin.
And I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Janet Lawhorn. Let's work together to help you tackle growing college expenses. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to schedule an appointment. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Live from the KCNI, KBBN, and SandhillsExpress.com studios with severe weather coverage. Here's Jeremy Scheib.
Again, good morning, everyone. If you are in the communities of Arnold and Callaway, you might be tuning in due to being woken up by some pretty nasty storms that are moving across the area very slowly. Nothing new to report at this time. It's only been a couple of minutes since I was on with you last. Again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning, which includes Arnold and Callaway and all the way clear to the south with the community of Brady due to 60-mile-an-hour radar-indicated wind gusts and 1-inch diameter hail, which was radar indicated as well. This is a very slow-moving storm. If you take a look at the radar on the severe thunderstorm loop that we've got going on the Sandhills Express YouTube and Facebook pages, when that radar picture kind of stops and then just moves across the screen without kind of updating its picture, that's a future cast. So all of that has yet to happen, and that's just predicting where they think the storm is going to be moving going forward. We do see a little bit of pink coming into that storm picture that is appearing south of Callaway, but plenty of red and dark orange with this storm as it impacts the communities of Arnold and Callaway. Oconto right in the path of this storm as well, although not in the severe thunderstorm warning area at this time. Very slow-moving storm. We've still got 25 minutes left with this severe thunderstorm warning. I'm not seeing anything that's indicating that we won't have more severe thunderstorm warnings in southeast Custer County as the storm continues to move across the area. So again, Arnold and Callaway being impacted by the storm, as is the area between Arnold and Callaway and the communities of Brady and Gothenburg. Again, you need to be on the lowest level of your home in an interior room, away from windows, to be the most safe that you can be with this storm. We'll take a music break. As always, I'll be working to get you more information, perhaps some public reports on what this storm is bringing with it. We'll let you enjoy some music from Train in the meantime.
KCNI KBBN studios. Here's Jeremy Scheib.
Well, you know a storm is moving slowly when I had plans of playing just one song and ended up playing two songs because nothing really changed. Well, 6 minutes has gone by and we're still seeing 60-mile-an-hour winds, radar indicated, and up to 1 inch in diameter hail with this severe thunderstorm warning, which includes the communities of Brady, Callaway, and Arnold. Again, no changes have been made to the severe thunderstorm warning area at this time. It is exactly the same as when it was issued. So nothing really has changed at this moment. This is a very slow-moving storm. Again, it's moving 25 to 30 miles an hour. Much earlier in its life, 6 miles south of Stapleton, we did have a public report of a 60-mile-an-hour wind gust as well as 1 inch diameter hail. So that just kind of confirms what the radar is telling us, at least back at that time, which was about a half hour ago. It was probably 45 minutes ago now that report came in. So again, still quarter-size hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, radar indicated at this time. Again, this was expected to be impacting Arnold around 105 and Brady around 110. Community of Callaway is going to be starting to be impacted by this storm shortly. It's absolutely wild that this storm was going to be impacting Arnold at 105 or so. And it's looking like it's not going to start impacting Callaway until much further into the hour. According to what we're seeing on the prediction side of the radar, looks like this storm will start impacting the Callaway area probably in the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. So if you are in the community of Callaway, you need to be seeking shelter on the lowest level of your home, on the most interior room possible. Brady, at this moment, a part of this severe thunderstorm warning as well. They've been being impacted by the storm for about the last 15 to 20 minutes or so. So, this is going to continue to move forward. And the severe thunderstorm that is to the south includes Gothenburg, Cozad, and Lexington. That severe thunderstorm, I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it was till 2 o'clock. Yeah, that's valid until 2 o'clock, which, we're within a half hour of the 2 a.m. hour, and this thing is just barely creeped in to the community of Gothenburg. So a very slow-moving storm, 25 to 30 miles an hour, just creeping right across the area. Doesn't bring us many updates, doesn't bring us a new area for the severe thunderstorm warning. It just brings us long, sustained amounts of severe weather when it is impacting these communities. So we'll continue to keep an eye on things here in the studios. Again, we are live in the studio here at 1:30 this morning, thanks to Custer Public Power District, Hunters Towing, Taylor Heating and Cooling, Fixed Right Auto Body, Ansley Lumber and Supply, and Edward Jones on the Square in Broken Bow.
Building something big or just tackling a do-it-yourself project, whatever your vision, they've got the supplies you need to make it happen at Ansley Lumber and Supply. From lumber to paint, tools to hardware, Ansley Lumber and Supply has it all. With top quality products at unbeatable prices. And with their friendly expert staff, you'll get the advice you need to get your job done right. Visit them today in downtown Ansley at Ansley Lumber and Supply. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Open Saturday, 8 until noon.
As a Daikin dealer, I have the solutions you need for total home comfort. So if you want the chill of the Rocky Mountain air in your bedroom for summer, you can. Or if you prefer the warmth of the California sun this winter, that's no problem either. And if you simply desire that just right feeling of the New England coast, well, it's home comfort you decide. Daikin Air Intelligence.
Contact Taylor Heating and Cooling in Broken Bow, 872-6196.
Is your current financial advisor really listening to you or just waiting for his or her turn to talk? Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn.
And I'm Tim McCaslin,
your local Edward Jones financial advisors, and we are here, ready to listen. We want to know what's important to you. We want to learn about your goals so that together we can put you on the financial path that's right for you. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
When bad storms hit, the first thing you think about avoiding is the downed trees and debris. But Custer Public Power reminds you to keep an eye out for dangerous power lines too. If you see low-hanging or downed power lines, never assume that they don't have power to them. Assume they are energized and deadly, and stay away. Keep others away too, and make sure to report the location. Stay alert of dangers that can exist after the storm. This reminder from Custer Public Power in Broken Bow.
Storms. They're nasty, mean, and the last thing they have in mind is watching out for your vehicle. When storms scratch or dent your ride, bring it to Fixed Right Auto Body in Broken Bow. Todd and the crew want to put their experience to work for you. They're happy to give you a free estimate. Deer are on the move no matter the season. If you have a close encounter that results in damage, bring it to Fixed Right. They'll work with your insurance agency to make everything even smoother. Just north of the railroad tracks on 10th Avenue in Broken Bow. Fixed Right Auto Body.
When you're stranded on the side of the road, there's only one number you need to know. That's Hunter's Towing at 870-1983. When you call at any time of day or night, Hunter and his faithful dog Scooter will be on their way. Hunter is based in Berwyn, but you'll rarely see his trucks there. You'll see them out serving the citizens of Custer County and the surrounding area. 870-1983 for Hunter's Towing.
And again, thank you to all of our severe weather sponsors for making it possible for us to be here in the studio bringing you live coverage. We do that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week because, well, we don't choose when storms come in through the area, and any storm can be dangerous at a moment's notice. So we come into the studio at any time of the day or night to keep you informed, and thank you for tuning in as we are here approaching the 2 a.m. hour. Got out here at about 12:30 or so, and this slow-moving storm has had me here ever since. So thank you for tuning in to KBBN Radio to stay informed on what these storms are doing as they are rolling through the area. We do have a good amount of severe thunderstorms that have now kind of shot off in front of these that are giving us this severe thunderstorm warning, extending from Broken Bow to north of Arcadia, and those kind of just showed up as the storm has continued to build upon itself, moving to the east. So that's something we'll certainly keep an eye on. A couple of storms have popped up between Oconto, Mason City, and Litchfield as well. But right now, our concern continues to be that storm that has brought about a severe thunderstorm warning until 1:45 for Arnold, Callaway, Brady, and the area in between those communities. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail possible with those storms. No new information to bring your direction right now. I'll search for more and bring it to you, if there is any, after you hear a little bit of music. This is one from Van Halen, a little bit of a ballad. Why Can't This Be Love?
on air, online, and on the app. Severe weather coverage is on Central Nebraska's news source. Here's Jeremy Scheidt.
Whether you consider it evening or morning, both of those things can be right. Either way, I'm here with you in the studios, bringing you live severe thunderstorm coverage. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for about the next 5 minutes, 1:45 for the communities of Callaway, Arnold, and Brady, and the areas in between those communities. There is also another severe thunderstorm warning, which is in effect until 2 a.m. for an area which includes Gothenburg, Cozad, and Lexington, and almost Eddyville. It's just to the west of Eddyville. This is a line of storms that's pretty severe, became severe, and first brought about the first severe thunderstorm warning for our area when it was located around Stapleton. It has maintained those 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and about quarter-size hail throughout the life of it. When it first became severe, it's brought about a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings with it as it moves through the area. But again, we're kind of approaching crunch time for this storm right now, as it is right over the communities of Arnold and Callaway and Brady, and again is moving very slowly at just 25 to 30 miles an hour across the area. So again, it's been 45 minutes since we have seen an updated area for a severe thunderstorm warning. We're going to see if this storm is still severe enough to carry a severe thunderstorm warning. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised either way. We might see a severe thunderstorm warning issued that includes the community of Oconto and to the east. And wouldn't be surprised if this storm maybe has lost a little bit of its strength as well, and maybe doesn't bring about a severe thunderstorm warning anymore. But again, that's going to be happening here in the next couple of minutes. As this is a very slow-moving storm, we've got plenty of time to hear from our sponsors, and then we'll see what the update is, if there is one. And we'll kind of move along from there. Again, when things are only moving at about 25 to 30 miles an hour, that is a very slow-moving storm. So it gives me plenty of time to gather information to pass along to you. We'll be right back.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, I agree, and I'd like to help. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Tim McCaslin.
And I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Janet Lawhorn.
Together, we can give your long-term retirement strategy the attention it deserves. Stop by our office on the north side of the square in Broken Bow or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
During irrigation season, Custer Public Power wants you to take time to work safely around electrical power sources. Approximately 62 farmers die every year after being electrocuted. Keep all equipment and irrigation water streams at least 10 feet away from power lines. Farming safety starts with you. No one can take your place. Brought to you by Custer Public Power District, empowering progress.
Building something big or just tackling a do-it-yourself project, whatever your vision, they've got the supplies you need to make it happen at Ansley Lumber and Supply. From lumber to paint, tools to hardware, Ansley Lumber and Supply has it all. With top quality products at unbeatable prices. And with their friendly expert staff, you'll get the advice you need to get your job done right. Visit them today in downtown Ansley at Ansley Lumber and Supply. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Open Saturday, 8 until noon.
Taylor Heating and Cooling, LLC. The guys you call when you're sweating and want to be chilly, or shivering when you want to be warm. Based in Broken Bow, Taylor Heating and Cooling offers the area affordable service, repairs, and installation. Whether residential, commercial, or new construction, they welcome the opportunity to work for you. Give them a call and ask about their many services. 872-6196 or visit TaylorHeatingandCoolingBB.com.
Hey everyone, this is Tammy at Fixed Right Auto Body in Broken Bow. When you're taking your vehicle in for repair, go with the place that treats your vehicle like it's their own. That's Fixed Right. From paintless dent removal and hail damage repair to deer collisions and panel replacement. Come get an estimate today. Safety and attention to detail are always our top priority. That's Fixed Right Auto Body. We're just north of the railroad tracks on 10th Avenue in Broken Bow.
Whether you need your motorcycle towed or your semi towed, Hunter's Towing has the equipment and know-how to get you off the side of the road. Save this number in your phone now. You never know when you'll need to call Hunter, 870-1983. That's 870-1983 for Hunter's Towing. He's ready to hit the road at any time to help you out of a jam. Based in Berwyn, serving Custer County and beyond. Hunter's Towing at 870-1983.
You're listening to severe weather coverage on Central Nebraska's news source. Here's Jeremy Scheib.
Well, this is one of those rare, kind of perfectly but unperfectly timed situations where we get to see what happens with this severe thunderstorm warning as it happens. This was supposed to expire at 1:45 and just did expire. So that severe thunderstorm warning, which included Arnold and Callaway, has been allowed to expire on time, and we don't see that there was another severe thunderstorm warning issued in front of it. So that means as this storm continues to crawl across Custer County, we will not see the community of Oconto be put in a severe thunderstorm warning. We won't see any of the rest of southeastern Custer County placed in a severe thunderstorm warning at this time. Now, that definitely does not mean that there are not severe thunderstorms out there. In fact, we're now seeing a line of severe thunderstorms all the way from basically Ord all the way down to Gothenburg is a pretty severe string of storms. I've heard some pretty good thunder outside of our studios here in Broken Bow as well. But again, very slow-moving storm, just 25 to 30 miles an hour. But the only active severe thunderstorm warning in the area right now includes Gothenburg, Cozad, and Lexington, and just to the west of Eddyville. The rest of these storms are under that 60-mile-an-hour threshold, which I've kind of come to learn is the bare minimum that a storm has to have wind speed-wise in order to bring about a severe thunderstorm warning. So those of you watching the severe thunderstorm loop on the Sandhills Express YouTube and Facebook pages will see that there are no severe thunderstorm warnings in Custer County anymore at this time. So what we're going to do is send it to a little bit of music. We'll kind of monitor things for a little bit longer as this storm moves further into Custer County. Make sure that no more severe thunderstorm warnings are issued. Never means when severe thunderstorm warnings stop being issued that the storm can't regain a little bit of strength as it moves across the area as well. So we'll just kind of monitor things here for a little bit, make sure that we're in the clear for severe thunderstorm warnings in Custer County, and then we'll kind of make a decision as far as our coverage goes from there. So right now, we'll go to a little music from Government Mule. We'll let you enjoy that, and I'll touch base with you here in just a little bit.
A severe thunderstorm warning is active in our area. Now is the time to take action. A warning indicates imminent danger to life and property. Take shelter in a substantial building and stay tuned to local broadcast information regarding possible increases in storm intensity. Large hail and damaging wind is occurring or will occur shortly at the locations described inside the severe thunderstorm warning.
Well, folks, it sounds like we're going to be spending a little bit more time together this early morning. We've got another severe thunderstorm warning, which has been issued for southeastern Custer County, and that's why I always hang around for a bit after all of the severe thunderstorm warnings have been cut from our area, because there's always a possibility, and while those storms are still around, that another severe thunderstorm warning gets put up, and that is the case here. This is for southeastern Custer County, and it is basically all of southeastern Custer County. It is active until 3 a.m. on Monday morning. This is because of a severe thunderstorm that was located along a line extending from near Arcadia to 11 miles southwest of Oconto, moving to the east now at 20 miles an hour. This storm is absolutely put on the brakes. It was moving at 30 miles an hour, then 25. Now it is moving at just 20 miles an hour. That's why this storm is sitting along that line. And we have a severe thunderstorm warning, which is issued all the way until 3 o'clock this morning. So we're going to be hanging out for a while here, folks. Again, still radar indicated at this time, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Locations impacted include Ansley, Mason City, Oconto, Berwyn, Western.
The National Weather Service in North Platte has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Custer County in central Nebraska until 3 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:52 a.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Arcadia to 11 miles southwest of Oconto, moving east at 20 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Ansley, Mason City, Oconto, Berwyn, Westerville, Arcadia Diversion Dam State Wildlife Management Area, Baroque, Gavin Siding, intersection of Highway 183 and Cumber Road, Buckeye, Block Hill Basin, Presley State Wildlife Management Area, and Cumro. This includes the following highways: Highway 183 between mile markers 73 and 99, Highway 2 between mile markers 287 and 307, Highway 92 between mile markers 300 and 308. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 03:00 a.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Custer, Nebraska.
Okay, so again, that was the information we just passed along to you. This is continuing to be a storm that moves very slowly from west to east, and now kind of extends, as you heard there, from Arcadia on down into the Gothenburg and Cozad area. Here in Custer County, kind of has a little bit of a triangle shape to it that just covers basically all of southeastern Custer County. So Berwyn, Ansley, Mason City, and Oconto all involved in this severe thunderstorm warning on down into the southeastern corner of Custer County. So if you are in those areas, basically all of southeastern Custer County, you need to be on the lowest level of your home and the most interior room possible. Certainly away from windows is going to be the main thing. Again, there are hail indications with this storm, as well as 60-mile-an-hour winds. While we're here with you live, let me check and see if there are any ground reports coming in with these storms here. Let's see here. Let's go on over here, and yeah, it looks like still when this was 8 miles southwest of Callaway. Now that was back at 1:30, so a half hour ago. There was a co-op observer that reported a gust of 64 miles an hour, 8 miles southwest of Callaway. And then let's see here. That has been the only other report besides that one that we saw earlier on this morning. I believe that was still in the midnight hour when that storm was south of Stapleton. So not seeing many on the ground reports here, but we'll see if I can check out a couple of other things and pass it along to you. Again, we've got another severe thunderstorm warning. This is basically for all of southeastern Custer County until 3 a.m. this morning. My name is Jeremy Scheib. I'm in the studio with you live, thanks to the help of Custer Public Power District, Hunter's Towing, Taylor Heating and Cooling, Fixed Right Auto Body in Broken Bow, Ansley Lumber and Supply, and Edward Jones on the Square in Broken Bow. We're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a news break, get you caught up on some information, and when we come back, I'll pass along any new information I have. Main message right now is that this storm, when it is impacting you, is going to be impacting you for a while. It's going to feel like it's just sitting on top of you because, well, it is. It's only moving at a 20-mile-an-hour pace. It's absolutely crawling across the area. Just to give you an indication of how this all came about, I first came into the studio at just after 12:30 this morning when this storm was spotted near Stapleton, and now we've got the severe thunderstorm warning, which is still in Custer County. Over 3 hours later is when it is set to expire. So very slow moving storm. So just be patient and wait for that storm to pass over the top of you, and try to stay in a safe location. Some of you might be joining us on the air as you've been awoken from your sleep because of this storm. That's why we're here any time of the day or night to keep you informed so you know what's going on with these storms. All right, that catch up on news, weather, and sports I promised, and then back with more.
You're listening to the Thunderbird, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News special report, the manhunt in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho is over.
We have currently one dead shooter. Based on the preliminary information, we believe that is the only shooter that was on that mountain at that time.
Cooney County Sheriff Robert Norris says the suspect started a fire on Canfield Mountain, and when firefighters showed up, he shot and killed 2 of them. Norris says they had to move quick to recover the body because of the flames.
We had a fire that was rapidly, it was approaching the body, so we had to scoop up that body.
Only one other person, a first responder, was injured.
We believe that everybody is off the mountain, so any civilians that were hiking during that time, we believe it's likely, had they been injured, they would have came forward.
The sheriff is warning people not to fall for fundraising scams that might take advantage of the tragedy. Cooper Lawrence, CBS News.
Discover the 4th of July sale at Target. Save 20% on clothing and swimwear for women, select cookies with Target Circle, and up to 50% off Sun Squat sporting goods. Get ready for a fireworks-worthy celebration with patriotic cookies, fun sports gear, and of course, spectacular fits. The deal's end July 5th, so hurry and get 20% off apparel, select cookies with Target Circle, and 50% off Sun Squat sports gear, only at Target. Restrictions apply.
Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer lets you easily compare direct rates from different insurance companies, so you can be confident you're getting the right one, even if it's not with Progressive. Way more confident than you were when you tried online gaming. Who knew 12-year-old boys could be so mean? And where did they learn to swear like that? 2 hours of losing to these underage trash talkers, and you're starting to question if maybe you really should stick to pickleball and other boomer stuff. So use Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer and be confident you're getting insurance that's right for you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Detroit Tigers won again tonight, 3-0 over Minnesota. Winning pitcher Tarek Skubal is 10-2. He struck out 13 in 7 innings. The Tigers and Dodgers have the same win-loss record so far. Dodgers won at Kansas City 5-1. The White Sox beat San Francisco 5-2. Miami won its 7th in a row, 11-inning wins for Colorado and Washington. Seattle with a 12-inning victory, 6-4 at Texas. Philadelphia won while the Mets lost. Yankees won while Tampa Bay lost. The Yankees' Aaron Judge hit 2 homers. He has 30, and the Yanks did get the win 12-5 over the Oakland A's. By the way, MLB All-Star Game voting resumes on Monday. In the WNBA, Caitlin Clark and Nafisa Collier were named All-Star Game captains. The rest of the starters will be named Monday. Wins for Minnesota and Golden State tonight. LeBron James exercised his player option to stay with the Lakers. U.S. men's soccer won its Gold Cup quarterfinal on penalty kicks.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. A severe thunderstorm watch continues until 6 a.m. this morning. Cloudy skies expected overnight with a chance of severe thunderstorms. Lows of allow for around 60. Winds out of the north, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Monday, slight chance for storms. High temperatures reach up to 84. Lows around 58. Monday night, clear skies. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Laura Lockwood.
Gateway Motors, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Head to East Highway 2 in Broken Bow to visit with their friendly staff. Schedule service with their experienced service department or swing in for quick lube service. Visit gatewaymotorsbrokenbow.com. Again, thanks for tuning in for severe weather coverage on KBBN Radio, folks. Jeremy Scheib with you here in the studios. Southeastern Custer County in a severe thunderstorm warning until 3 o'clock this morning. Wouldn't be surprised to see the back half of this Southeastern Custer County warning be chopped off, but it's far too early to be telling that as we still nearly have an hour left on this severe thunderstorm warning. But if you take a look at the radar that is looping on your screen, if you're watching our video stream, you'll see that the future prediction kind of starts right as this storm is on the far left-hand side of that severe thunderstorm warning area. So, these storms still moving through the areas including Berwyn, Ansley, Mason City, and Oconto, going on through southeastern Custer County for quite some time. Oconto going to get a pretty good hit from these storms as they are in the thickest part of this severe thunderstorm. And again, it's only moving at 20 miles an hour. So Oconto certainly feeling the effects of this storm as it moves through. And we do have a remote broadcast in the community of Oconto tomorrow morning, actually. Christy and I are going to be heading to the community of Sumner to start out the morning, and then we'll be having a remote broadcast in Oconto as well. So if you want to tune in for something that could be quite entertaining, listening to me trying to put words together tomorrow morning on the breakfast show after being out here for a few hours, that might be something pretty entertaining for you to tune into. So again, severe thunderstorm warning continues for southeastern Custer County until 3 a.m. We'll take another music break, and I'll search for more information and pass it along to you as it becomes available. Music from Seether coming your way next.
You're listening to the Mighty Thunderbird, KBBN Broken Bow.
Live from the KCNI, KBBN, and SandhillsExpress.com studios with severe weather coverage. Here's Jeremy Scheib.
Good morning again, everybody. Jeremy Scheib with you here in the KBBN studios, keeping an eye on this very slow-moving storm moving its way across our listening area. A special weather statement has been placed over the community of Loop City. This storm that is in southeastern Custer County has brought about a pretty severe spot right in the Ansley and Mason City area, just to the northeast of those communities. And that is what is bringing that special weather statement into play. I'll give you a rundown on the information for that. That special weather statement is wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour and nickel-size hail. Again, those are radar indicated at this time. So again, not enough to bring about a severe thunderstorm warning like we have in southeastern Custer County, but a special weather statement before that storm even really reaches that area a whole lot. So something to keep an eye on there. If you're watching the radar loop on your screen, if you're watching the live stream on the Sandhills Express YouTube or Facebook pages, you will see that pink area indicating a little bit more severe storm just to the northeast of Ansley and Mason City, like I indicated. They're kind of predicting that will move on to the east. Right now, kind of looking like it's headed toward the Loop City area or just to the south of that. But we'll kind of see how that progresses as we move forward with things. But again, southeastern Custer County experiencing some pretty severe storms. Again, this is just moving at 20 miles an hour. Oconto, you're probably feeling like this storm has been on top of you for a while. That is because it has been. You're sitting in the thickest part of the storm as far as west to east thickness, and it's only moving at 20 miles an hour. So it's been sitting on top of you for quite some time, holding these 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and up to quarter-size hail. Let me check one time here while I've got you on the air to see if we have any other on-the-ground reports when it comes to these storms. No, not seeing any others. Last report was at 5 after 2. They continue that severe thunderstorm warning until 3 a.m., but they did up the hail rating to 1.5 inches in diameter. So 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1.5-inch diameter hail being indicated by the radar when it comes to this storm. So that's all we know right now. We're going to be sitting tight until about 3 o'clock unless this just so happens to be expired early. I doubt that would happen, seeing as it is moving so slow. We're probably going to see all of this severe thunderstorm warning, if not a majority of it. Again, it is active until 3 a.m. I'm here in the studio here in the early morning bringing you this coverage because of the sponsorship that we get from Fixed Right Auto Body, Ansley Lumber and Supply, Edward Jones on the Square in Broken Bow, Taylor Heating and Cooling, Hunter's Towing, and Custer Public Power. If you do business with those individuals in the coming days, weeks, and months, please give them a thank you for allowing us to keep you informed at all times of the day and night. We're going to hear from those sponsors, and we'll move forward maybe with some music. If I have more information to pass along to you, I'll pop in and do so. But on the other side, probably going to go to some music as we have got about 40 minutes left in the severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Custer County. Again, locations impacted include Berwyn, Ansley, Mason City, and Oconto.
Building something big or just tackling a do-it-yourself project, whatever your vision, they've got the supplies you need to make it happen at Ansley Lumber and Supply. From lumber to paint, tools to hardware, Ansley Lumber and Supply has it all. With top-quality products at unbeatable prices. And with their friendly expert staff, you'll get the advice you need to get your job done right. Visit them today in downtown Ansley at Ansley Lumber and Supply. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Open Saturday, 8 until noon.
Electric is gasless, but it certainly isn't gutless. Advancement in battery technology means a lot of power packed into lawn and garden equipment. Upgrade to a new electric lawnmower, chainsaw, edger, pruner, leaf blower, tiller, or trimmer and receive 20% incentive up to $1,500. No more buying gas, spark plugs, filters, or doing oil changes. Contact Custer Public Power about this incentive soon.
Whether you love them or can't stand them, surprises are a part of life. Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn.
And I'm Tim McCaslin.
Your local Edward Jones financial advisors, and we can help you get ready for whatever life throws at you, even the welcome surprises. As your needs change, we can change what you need to do to help you end up where you want to be. And while there is never a good time to experience unexpected costs, we can work together to help you make them feel a little less unexpected. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
As a Daikin dealer, I have the solutions you need for total home comfort. So if you want the chill of the Rocky Mountain air in your bedroom for summer, you can. Or if you prefer the warmth of the California sun this winter, that's no problem either. And if you simply desire that just right feeling of the New England coast, well, it's home comfort you decide. Daikin Air Intelligence.
Contact Taylor Heating and Cooling in Broken Bow, 872-6196.
Storms. They're nasty, mean, and the last thing they have in mind is watching out for your vehicle. When storms scratch or dent your ride, bring it to Fixed Right Auto Body in Broken Bow. Todd and the crew want to put their experience to work for you. They're happy to give you a free estimate. Deer are on the move no matter the season. If you have a close encounter that results in damage, bring it to Fixed Right. They'll work with your insurance agency to make everything even smoother. Just north of the railroad tracks on 10th Avenue in Broken Bow. Fixed Right Auto Body.
For 24-hour towing, winch and recovery, lockouts, and more, call Hunter with Hunter's Towing. He's based in Berwyn, ready to roll out to help you out of a tough situation. Hunter wants you to remember the Move Over law in Nebraska. It is the law to move over for any emergency vehicle with their flashing lights, including tow trucks and highway workers. Slow down, move over, and help make the job of law enforcement and emergency workers safer. When you need a tow, call Hunter's Towing at 870-1983.
severe weather coverage from the KCNI KBBN studios. Here's Jeremy Scheib.
Again, good morning, everybody, and thanks for joining me on KBBN Radio. Southeastern Custer County continues to be our focus. We have a pretty severe spot in this storm, which is in southeastern Custer County, just to the northeast of the communities of Ansley and Mason City. That severe point of this storm will be making its way out of Custer County shortly onto the area between Litchfield and Loop City, albeit it's going to be here for quite a bit because this storm continues to move very, very slowly. Again, it's just moving at a 20-mile-an-hour pace. So again, we're just going to see how long this storm hangs out here in Custer County. If you're just joining us, to give you an idea on how slow this storm is moving, I first came out when this storm was located near Stapleton. That was at 12:30 this evening. And this storm is just now reaching the eastern border of Custer County at about 3 a.m. So very slow moving. Has shown us several different sides of it. 1-inch diameter hail, now up to 1.5-inch diameter hail predicted on the radar. 60-mile-an-hour winds has pretty much been the consistent speed that has been radar indicated throughout the entirety of this storm when it's been in our listening area. Southwest of the community of Arnold, or was that Callaway? It was Arnold or Callaway. Let me see. I want to make sure that I get that correct for you. 8 miles southwest of Callaway, back at 1:30, is when there was a wind gust of 64 miles an hour reported from a co-op observer. So that has been one of the on-the-ground reports that we have gotten that has maintained that 60-plus mile-an-hour wind speed that has been occurring with this storm. But again, if you take a look at the radar, if you're watching on the Sandhills Express YouTube or Facebook pages, you'll see that they are predicting maybe this thing is going to be losing a little bit of steam as it moves into deeper southeast Custer County and off into the east in the Litchfield, Hazard, and Loop City areas. But as of right now, we're still in that severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Custer County. Oconto, thankfully, is going to be coming out of the red area of this storm pretty quickly here soon. And this storm, I think, certainly has sat on the top of Oconto for the longest collectively throughout the evening from what I've been watching on the radar. So that's all the information we know right now. Let me check one more time to see if there are any other pieces of information to pass along to you at the moment. No, we're still looking at 3 a.m. We've got about 30 minutes left with this. Again, it's still moving at 20 miles an hour. And yeah, same areas expected to be impacted, including Ansley, Mason City, Oconto, Berwyn, Westerville, and slightly beyond that. So we'll keep an eye on things, and as we approach 3 o'clock, we'll see if any changes are made with the severe thunderstorm warning, again, for basically all of southeastern Custer County, including the communities of Berwyn, Ansley, Mason City, and Oconto. A little bit more music, and then we'll come back and give you updates as severe weather coverage continues on KBBN Radio. My name is Jeremy. Glad to have you along. This gentleman's name is Jimi Hendrix.
on air, online, and on the app. Severe weather coverage is on Central Nebraska's news source. Here's Jeremy Scheib.
Thank you again for tuning in on Central Nebraska's news source. We are keeping an eye on this severe thunderstorm, which is moving its way through Custer County slowly but surely. It's just about out of the county, at least on the red and orange parts of the storm on the radar. But again, we still have this severe thunderstorm warning, which is active until 3 o'clock for southeastern Custer County. Again, this storm is continuing its severity as it moves out of Custer County toward the communities of Litchfield and Loop City. So if you are in those communities, be aware that this storm is still carrying somewhere between 50 and 60 mile an hour winds as it moves your direction. This has been a storm that has had high winds, but a very slow speed movement-wise. It first started out at about 30 miles an hour right around 12:30 when I first came into the studios, dropped down to 25 miles an hour. Now it's just moving at a 20 mile an hour speed. So it is absolutely crawling across our listening area. And as you take a look at the radar, if you're watching our video live stream, you'll see that when that radar pauses and then just skirts off to the side, that's what they're predicting the storm is going to be doing as it moves out of the Custer County area. But again, right now it's still over the Mason City, Ansley, and east of Oconto area as far as the severe parts of this storm. So wouldn't be surprised here if over the next few minutes we see part of this severe thunderstorm warning area knocked off of the backside of this, maybe not include the community of Berwyn, possibly Oconto anymore, or we might just see this entire thing just dropped entirely. But again, that would all depend on radar indicated wind speeds, which I do not have actively available to me at the time. Let's go on over. Let me check another thing while I've got you here live on the air. We'll check and see if we have any other reports on the ground from this. No, haven't seen anything since 2:26. In fact, that was that continuation. Hail at 0.88 inches. I don't know what the common comparison for that would be, but it's a little bit more than 3/4 of an inch hail, and 60 mile an hour winds were still indicated at 2:26. That is the last report for this, and that was a continuation of that severe thunderstorm warning until 3 o'clock. So it's only been 14 minutes since they took a look at the area of this severe thunderstorm warning. They felt good about it, and it has been continued on until 3 o'clock. So while we wait for that storm to continue to move across the area, we'll keep playing music while we mix in some updates for you. Let's listen to a little bit of Joan Jett. And while we're listening to Joan, we'll see if there's any new information that becomes available. Again, thank you for tuning in. See, we've got a message here from Brittany. Brittany, thanks for tuning in with us early this morning. Brittany said Mason City is crazy windy. I would believe that, Brittany. Mason City kind of catching a pretty severe part of this storm as it moves its way toward the eastern border of Custer County. Would venture to guess that getting every bit of that 60-plus mile an hour wind, which is bringing this about. And I'm sure, Brittany, where you're at, experiencing what a lot of folks are with this storm. Once the storm's on top of you, it's going to be sitting there for a while. Probably feels like it's just never going to move on. It's because it's only moving at a 20 mile an hour pace. So thanks for that, Brittany. Appreciate you tuning in and staying informed with us here at KBBN Radio. Here's that Joan Jett I promised. Jeremy Scheib with you back in the KCNI and KBBN studios. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Well, I've got some good news. That severe thunderstorm warning for southeast Custer County has been allowed to expire. That was at 2:41 that it was allowed to expire. So shortly after I got off the air with you, going into that Joan Jett song. So this severe thunderstorm has moved on, and it's kind of died down a slight amount as it moves forward to the southeast toward Litchfield, Hazard, Pleasanton, and Ravenna. It is now only bringing about a special weather statement, and that special weather statement is saying that wind gusts of 50 to 55 miles an hour are being felt. So this thing had a lot of gusto when it was going through Custer County, carried a severe thunderstorm warning with it the entire time it was going through the county. Now has made its way out of the county almost, and has slowed down a little bit on the wind speed side, but is still moving extremely slow speed-wise, still moving at 20 miles an hour. Let me just confirm that here. Now it's picking up speed. It says now it's moving at 35 miles an hour. So, again, there's a severe thunderstorm warning for the areas of Holdridge and Minden. Really, you kind of look at this entire picture here. I'll zoom out for those of you that are watching. It really, truly is just a mess of storms, for lack of a better term, as they move all across the area very, very slowly. Everyone going to be receiving some sort of precipitation for a very wide area of the state and down into Kansas. So seeing as this storm has moved out of our immediate listening area, we're going to go ahead and end our in-studio coverage here at KCNI KBBN. I'm going to go home, catch a few Z's before I come back in a few hours and head to the community of Sumner with Christy, and then on to Oconto during the morning show as well to learn more about their 4th of July weekend fun, which is coming your direction later on this week. I wish you a great rest of your night, and I thank you for tuning in to KCNI, KBBN, and Central Nebraska's news source. Thank you to Custer Public Power District, Hunter's Towing, Taylor Heating and Cooling, Fixed Right Auto Body, Ansley Lumber and Supply, and Edward Jones, making it possible for us to be here bringing you live coverage in the studio on KBBN Radio. We'll return to regular programming if more severe thunderstorms do come into the area. You know we'll be here 24/7. No matter what time of day or night, we'll be here bringing you coverage here in the studio.
Whether you're up late
or rising early,
we're keeping the